Good morning, it's MisterMiceGuy, and this is day 11 of Dopamine's litter. Today we are trying out a new background in the MisterMiceGuy theme, color theme here. We've got the black, white, and this kind of yellow gold color as my theme colors, and so I got a new background to try to replicate that. I don't know that I'm going to be doing most of my videos in this color, but I think I am going to be doing some pictures with this color background, so I wanted to give it a shot. But anyways, so the pups are doing well, and I have some pretty exciting news. At least for me, it's pretty exciting. So this one here, who I thought I wasn't particularly interested in because she is a pink-eyed white, but it turns out she is definitely tan. A tan belly, rather. The camera might not pick it up. I know I say that a lot, and then sometimes I go back and I look at it. Let me just adjust this. The belly is tan, absolutely. It's growing in still, but you can tell, especially on the bottom here, that it's tan. In real life, you can tell, at least. In the camera, I'm not sure if you can pick that up on the sides here. You can tell that it's tan. But I have never seen a mouse that's this white with a tan belly. So yeah, I'm not even sure how this happened. I thought that it was going to be a pink-eyed white, or it would be an albino, and there would just be no pigment. But I am thinking that based on what I'm seeing here, based on what I'm seeing here, I think that she is a tan. So I don't know. The tan will probably be washed out, unfortunately, but it would be super cool if she was like white like this and then had the vivid tan that these guys are going to have. You can see the tan developing on the side here, like on the belly not so much, but you can see on the line. It'd be so cool if she had that color here. I don't think she's going to, though, because you'd be able to see it by now. I mean, I can see it a little bit, but I think I'd be able to see more of it if it was going to be a dark, super dark tan. But yeah, so I am pretty excited to see how she turns out. Other than that, all the pups are doing good. I really am enjoying the tan color on all the pups, so that is something that I am going to keep around, I think. I wasn't sure which kind of colors I wanted to keep around, and but I'm enjoying that, so I think tan is something I am going to keep. This is our smooth coat pup, our single smooth coat pup in the litter. Yeah. And the rest of them are Rex, and they are going to be amazing. I'm so excited about these guys. This litter is just fantastic litter. So many pleasant surprises with the tan bellies. So interesting thing is that I, before I even started breeding, or when I started breeding, I was really interested in these black tan merles that I saw online. They're pied black tan merles, I think. And so I liked the tan gene. And I also liked the Rex gene, and so I set out to purchase a Rex mouse. I purchased 2 Rex females, black and white females, from a breeder in Maine, and I went to go pick them up. I bred them, and I didn't even notice that they were actually tan as well, but because they had so much white spotting, you couldn't see that they were tan. And so it was a very pleasant surprise to get that tan gene in my line. And so that's where it comes from, is those mice that I didn't even know were tan because they were too pied to be able to tell. So yeah, pleasant surprise. It also seems like, so it's unfortunate that all of these black ones or all of the non-runty black ones are female, because I would have liked to have kept a male, but it seems like I'm already seeing some differences in pigment here. It looks like maybe this one here is going to be a better tan because you want tans that are nice and rich and vibrant. I've had mice with tan bellies and they're all washed out. So I am definitely considering keeping this mouse here. I'm kind of thinking this mouse might be my keeper. And then with the so this mouse is a keeper, I think, because I would like to use her to produce some black tan merles, or pied black tan merles, and so she has the potential for producing those. I wasn't interested in this one, but now that it's got a tan belly, I think this one might be a keeper too. The problem with these very light colors is that if she was merle or pied, you wouldn't really be able to tell, or it would just like wash out or make spotting on her belly where the tan pigment is. So she has the potential for producing those black tan merles as well. But most of her pups, if she's bred to a pink eye carrier, most of her pups will be pink eyed. So yeah, I'm not sure. We're going to play that by ear, but she's probably a keeper. And then I'm considering keeping a male. So these are both female. You can see the nipples are very prominent now. We're going to keep a male is what I was thinking. So I might keep this guy here, who is a male. He's dove. So he's got the non-agouti or black. The gene for non-agouti or black, it's the same gene, but sometimes they will use different terms. But anyway, so he's got non-agouti, he's got pink-eyed, and he's got the tan gene. And I am not sure what the difference between these two are. I'm assuming this one also has the pink-eyed gene. She's got the tan gene, and then she has some sort of other dilution gene. So originally I was thinking that the mother probably did not carry the blue gene, based on how we didn't get any blue pups. You would think we would have seen a lot of blue pups considering the father is blue. But it's possible that the mother does carry blue. I forgot that some of her relatives did produce blue. So it could be like pink-eyed blue, but in the past when I've had pink-eyed blues, they would be like a more silvery, whereas this looks pretty darn white. So I don't know what's going on. It could be like a C locus dilution gene, like maybe some sort of like Siamese sort of thing going on. But I really don't know yet. And maybe as she develops, and then her coat grows in, we can get a better feel for what might be going on. I kind of like that she's a mystery. I like my mystery pups. So, yeah, probably keeper. One of the black ones probably keepers. And then maybe one of these pink-eyed tans is what I'm thinking. Nobody wants to face the camera today. One of the things that I'm interested in is the neuroendocrine system, which is like the nervous system and the hormones in the body that create, well, one of the things they do is create behavior. And so I know I mentioned in one of the videos that this the hypothalamus pituitary adrenal gland axis is something as part of the neuroendocrine system that I'm interested in. Apparently in wild mice, so in all mice, there's a window where it's undeveloped when they are pups, and then it develops as they mature, and so they become more responsive to stress. And so wild domestic mice take longer for it to develop. And so they have a longer window that you can condition and habituate them to human contact. And I noticed that when I touched them this morning, they were like so much more reactive and so much more responsive to me touching them. And so I wonder if they have reached a like a point in development of that has caused them to be more mobile at this age, like maybe 10, 11 days. I wonder if that's a thing. I'd like to look that up. I don't know for a fact. It almost looks like this one right here has a white spot on his cheek. I don't know if we can see that in the camera. But it might, it's probably not, but it could be. That would be also interesting. Or is it his? Yeah, this is the male. This is the runt one. Another thing that I'm looking for is like changes to their head shape. So I'm going to talk about more in a different video, but one of the things that happens in domestication is changes to the head and the jaw. And so that is something that I'm kind of looking for. I wonder if, so research has shown that, you know, you can select mice for tameness and then they would develop a smaller jaw, smaller teeth, smaller skull, smaller brain. And I kind of wonder if you could do it in reverse, where you could select them for a smaller jaw and that would produce tameness. You know what I mean? And so I don't know if you could work backwards that way. But I think it's potentially a thing. So that's kind of a thing too that I'm paying attention to, is their little head shapes. So yeah. So they're pretty good. So yeah, let me know what you think of the litter. Let me know what you think of this one. What might be going on. I have no idea. So I am open to ideas of what might be going on. Let me know what you think of this background for filming. I'm definitely going to be using it for some pictures. I'm not sure about filming yet, but I'll have to wait and see what it looks like on the camera. And yeah, so I think I'm going to end the video here. Don't forget to check out my website, MisterMiceGuy.com, MisterMiceGuy, or at MisterMiceGuy on Instagram, and like, subscribe, and turn on notifications if you want to see this litter continue to develop.